Hello, grads of FinLearn Academy and fellow traders. Uh, Today we have seen a very strong move in Nifty. It closed up 229 points. So now let's see what lies in store ahead. Now, this move, which has unfolded from this low, was around the lower end of the Bollinger Band. So first let's figure out the downside and then we'll figure out the upside. So first we plot our Bollinger Bands. So you must have noticed for the last 2 weeks we are extensively using bands. Why? Because price is trading in a band. So I'll drop my Bollinger Bands. So today one thing to notice is price tested at the upper end of the band on Nifty and it closed above it. So a close above the Bollinger Bands do suggest that the corrective decline lasted till this low and now market is poised to move up towards the upper end of the Bollinger Band or the last high. Now having said that, will it be in a one straight move or there would be volatility going ahead? I would say there would be volatility going ahead. Why? Because you have a resistance here. Further up move, which is another 100 points, brings it to this resistance. And then you have resistance from the upper end of the Bollinger Band and the all-time high, which is around 18,700. So Nifty, based on the current move which we have witnessed right from this low, has an upside potential towards the 18,600 levels, which is the last high. And notice one thing that the Bollinger Band has flattened out, which I also pointed out in the last week's update. A flattened Bollinger Band do suggest that any decline should find support around this level. So Nifty from a trending up, now it's trading in a band or a range. And on the downside, the last low itself should act as a support. Why? Because you have the Bollinger Band, the last low. And let me plot to show you the confluence of studies in form of the 50-day moving average. So I will use white color. So you know the line which is running across your price chart, the white line is a 50-day moving average. And 50-day moving average is a medium term indicator. See, the decline in price did not go below the 50-day moving average. So we can conclude that the medium term bullishness for the Nifty or the broader market is intact. What we had was a short term correction which has ended at or around these lows. So any declines towards 17,800 or 700 is a buying opportunity. And as a trader, we should trade for a positive bias from this low towards the middle band or towards the last high. So that makes the markets buy on dips, buy on declines, buy or add on declines. Your strategy should be positioning yourself on the long side of the markets. The reason is trading above 50 and it's range bound. The Bollinger Band has flattened out, which shows that any sharp declines currently are not visible as far as the price action is concerned and the sequence of the band. So that way market is positive and we should see a rally towards the all-time high. And when can we conclude that a correction is over? One, from the price action. Nifty broke this channel on the upside, and when there was a retracement, it never went back inside the channel, suggesting that this breakout which happened here is intact. Second is prices closing above the middle end of the Bollinger Band also suggests that the downswing or the corrective decline is over. So both the factors are positive for the markets, and the bias for the markets continues to remain positive. With the same setup, let's analyze Bank Nifty. Today, Bank Nifty was an underperformer. Now, Bank Nifty, if you notice here, the 50-day moving average and the Bollinger Band both have confluence at the same price point. So, this underperformance should end. But having said that, today's candle, if you see, is a inside day candle in which today price traded in between previous day or Thursday's candle. So wait for one more day of confirmation, and if Bank Nifty crosses this high, probably we should see a rally in Bank Nifty also, and we should take the market higher. And we will keenly be watching this level in Bank Nifty, which is the lower Bollinger Band, and the 50 DMA around 88,310 levels. So that's 400 points from the current price. So let's see whether it tests this or breaks this. Give it a day. On a Monday, if you see a Bank Nifty not cracking below this, we should conclude that a low is in place in Bank Nifty. Now, the same way we applied channeling techniques to the Nifty price chart, we will use or apply a falling trend line. If I take this high and I take this high and join it, and if I extend it, right? So Bank Nifty is at a breakout point. Can you notice this? So probably Monday will be a trend decider for Bank Nifty if it's breaking this high or breaking the Thursday's high around 38,900 levels. That would trigger a reversal from down to up. And in that case, the way we saw in Nifty, the first move will be towards the middle end of the Bollinger Band, which is around 39,600 odd levels. And also there is a resistance out here. So Bank Nifty, let's expect levels and I would trade on a positive side on Bank Nifty. And Monday is only going, I'll watch out for Bank Nifty on a Monday, whether it's holding out the support, which is, again, I repeat, around the low band and the 50 DMA, which is 38,265. If this holds, we have seen a reversal, and price confirmation. We'll wait for Monday's trading, and the moment Nifty starts trading above today's high, or further confirmatory note will be Thursday's high, you should expect a strong momentum in Bank Nifty also. So Nifty, we have seen a reversal. Bank Nifty is in a bottom forming process around the 50 DMA and the lower Bollinger Band, and 50 DMA or 50-day moving average is a medium term indicator. So far it has not breached or broken the 50 DMA. So our view bias in the market is remains positive. You know the levels. So trade on the positive side. That's all for the weekly update. Thanks and have a nice weekend.